Yes, welcome back to Talk Emporium. This is episode 4. Quattro. Yeah. Nope. Cinco. Uno, dos, cuatro, cinco. Yeah. Yeah. You can tell I'm not very good with Spanish. Not very good with any other language other than American. And I barely can speak that. Somebody might say, well, that's English, isn't it? No. English is what the people in England speak. And I'm not saying that to bash that language. I'm saying I can't do that. I can speak redneck. You know what I mean? I guarantee. But that's not what this episode's supposed to be about. I'm not real sure what it's supposed to be about. I'm making it up on the fly. I'm trying to figure out how to do this the best way so you get a good quality picture. Well, I mean, you may not want a good quality picture of this, but the video looks good. It's working out pretty good. That looks like I got a line right there, but I don't understand how. Maybe it's just my eyeballs. Anyway, back to the show. I've been trying to figure out different ways to do this. Like I said, I've tried Facebook Live. I've done that before. I tried the Facebook Rooms, and I didn't do that so well. Yeah. So I'm doing the videos now. And if y'all will, if you would, shoot me a comment or whatever, let me know if you like the videos better than you do live shows. That'd be a help. I want to do the videos live with YouTube, record them live on YouTube, and then parcel them out to the other places. But YouTube has a rule. They will not allow you to my mind just went blank. Yeah. Oh, yeah. YouTube won't allow you to do live videos, to record anything live, until you have 1,000 subscribers. Okay? So can y'all help a girl out? I mean, all you gotta do is go to YouTube and log into YouTube and then just search Talk Emporium. That's all you gotta do. You'll see this ugly mug and you'll know you are there. And I know right now I only have 3 episodes up. Then I'll have this one up pretty soon. And I'm trying to get them done and get them up as soon as I can. But it's getting kind of hard to do during the day because I'm out running around helping people out during the day and what have you. And it's just, I'm having trouble getting my brain organized where I can do this. That's why I'm having to do this on my phone a lot. But my phone is getting screwy. It's not liking having all this information in it. And I have a video camera at home that I could do this stuff with, but I don't want to pack it back and forth with me in the car right now. Of course, I guess I could start doing that. It's a small camera. It's not a big camera, so. But anyway, that's what I'm doing right now is this video for Talk Emporium episode 4. It is about conversation. We'll just say that. Because I don't have any real, one thing that I wanted to talk about today. Other than just saying, I want to encourage people to have a conversation. Now, I'm not talking about sit down and fuss and fight, argue, none of that. No, I'm not talking about arguing a point, none of that. I'm talking about sitting down and just basically shooting the breeze, having a conversation. Just saying to somebody, hey, did you have a good day? What did you do last night? Did you have a good night? Are you feeling okay? How's everything going for you? Just stuff like that. And parents, sit down with your kids and say, hey, what did you learn in school today? Or if you're a parent, stay-at-home parent, tell the other parent, okay, you're tagged in, you take over. I'm going to go find somebody to sit down and have an adult conversation with because I'm tired of talking about Baby Bop. Everybody needs somebody to talk to just sit and have just a normal conversation with. And I think, that's part of the problem. I know I've said before that it's part of the problem that nobody, really conversates anymore or has discussions anymore. But I think part of the problem why they don't is because they haven't done it for so long, they've lost track of who the other people are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really know your children. You don't really know your brother, your sister, your father, your mother. You don't really know the other person that well. But, you know who they are. You know their family. You know you love them and all that kind of stuff. But you just don't, know the person that they are becoming, that they are, what they're doing in a day's time. And sometimes with kids, sometimes they like to feel like the parents are interested in their life. Like the parents care about them. And I know the parents do. And I know nowadays, it's been that way for a long time, that both parents have to work full-time jobs just to keep the bills paid and stuff. And I'm not knocking anybody for any of that. And I'm not trying to say that parents are bad parents. No. No. The exact opposite. They're good parents doing the best they can. I understand that. I'm just saying, every once in a while, sit down and just have a conversation. Just talk to each other. Just talk about what cartoons the kids are watching. What do they like about them? Who's their favorite superhero? Something like that. I'm going to have to get it and post it somewhere. There was a questionnaire that was put out. I don't remember where it was put out at, but it showed up on Facebook, where the parent asked the kids, a child, these questions and stuff. And my sister asked her grandson some questions and what have you, and it was very interesting, the answers that the child gave. I mean, of course, we think he's super smart, but I mean, all kids are super smart, actually. They're all smarter than me. I know that. But I thought it was very interesting. And it seemed like a really cool way to have a conversation with somebody. She wasn't like barking orders at him or griping at him about something. She was asking him questions about, well, what do you think about this? Where do you think this comes from? What do you think this is? And it was cool because it gave her insights into how he thinks, how he feels. And I think that's important. But I don't think people do that anymore. I think, well, I'll show you an example of the kind of conversation that I'm talking about. Is I have to go to family because that's basically the conversations that I've had a lot, um, and that come to mind at this particular moment. But um, when we used to go to the family reunions on my dad's side of the family, it would be my dad's family, his brothers and sisters. At this one, they were all sitting around the table and talking, and they were all talking about stuff they did when they were kids. The silly stuff, the stupid stuff, the ignorant stuff, whatever. But stuff that went on when they were kids, and good memories, talking about all the good times they had and the fun they had and all that kind of stuff. And at one point, one of my aunts turns to my dad and my uncle and says, "My mom used to say this." She said, "Do you know my mom?" And both of them looked at her and said, "Yeah, I think we vaguely know your mom." It was their mother too. I mean, come on now. They all had to say mama. But, it's just silly stuff like that. And see, now they're all older. Some of them have unfortunately gone on, and nobody does the family get togethers anymore because nobody's well enough or feels like it, which is fine. You don't have to always be in the exact same room to have a conversation with somebody. You can do it this way. You can do it, on Facebook, comments on Facebook and that kind of thing. You can send people emails. You can just pick up a phone and call them. Yeah, everybody has a cell phone. Dial a number, people. Talk to somebody. If they're busy, say, "Hey, you call me back when you have time and we'll have a discussion. We'll just talk. Shoot the breeze, whatever." Because as much as everybody loves everybody else, I know like parents love their children, and I know that, they love their family and what have you. And pardon, excuse me, I don't know what it is. Every time I get to do a video, I get gassy, or my nose is itchy, or something like that. But yeah, I know all that's true. And I'm not trying to say anybody's bad or wrong, that they don't talk to each other, they don't have conversations anymore. No, I'm just saying that I want to encourage people to try to get back into the habit of doing that. I know that people don't have a whole lot of time nowadays, but I just think, it doesn't take a whole lot of time to sit down like across from somebody and say, "Are you having a good day? Did you have a good day at work?" Or like people that I drop off to work, I give them rides to work in the mornings. And every morning when they go to get out of the car, I tell them, "Have a good day, and I'll see you this afternoon." I do that every day. In the mornings when I pick them up, I ask them if they've had a good night. That's just me. I'm not saying you have to do exact same as me. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, sometimes the other person needs to feel like you're making an effort. You know what I'm saying? It's not that they don't think you want to talk to them or anything like that, because they're probably tired too. They probably feel the same way. I mean, Lord, with everything that's gone on the past umpteen years, it seems like, with stupid COVID and all the think politicians, it's no wonder that life sucks. Hang on. Okay. That noise is my radio, my CD player, acting up because I pushed the button to see what time it was. Because I don't want to push the button on here. It messed things up. Oh my gosh, my nose is itching. See? Every time. Every time. But yeah, I just, sit down and shoot the breeze with somebody. Talk to a kid. Talk to an adult. Whoever. And again, like I said last week, if you're depressed or have anxiety or whatever, hey, you can talk to me. I know what that's like. I'm there with you. I'm depressed. I got, family members that are depressed. I got some that are have anxiety. I understand completely. And like I said in the description before, if I haven't gone through it myself, I might know somebody that has. And so the point is, whatever you got to talk about, you can talk to me. And if I don't know the answer, or if I don't know what to say to you, I'll find somebody. I will find somebody to help you. I will do that. Because there's nothing wrong with being depressed and having anxiety, especially nowadays. Stupid COVID. But somebody walking by. I'm waiting out here for my niece to get off work so I can give her a ride home. My brain has gone. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, everybody has those problems. Everybody has those days. But yeah. Sometimes it helps if you talk about it. Sometimes it don't. I understand. If just sitting and watching me make a fool of myself on here helps you out, I have done my job. It was worth it to be ridiculous. But I'm just trying to encourage talking, having conversations, just saying, hey, how you doing? Or good morning to somebody, even strangers. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay. Had to change locations. I didn't have to, but I just wanted to. That was my niece that came out and interrupted me, telling me that her mom was going to pick her up today. After I sit there all that time. I don't care. I don't care. No biggie. But, see, communication. Had the lines of communication been going, I'd have known that already. And I wouldn't have been sitting there all the time. But it's okay. Proved my point, didn't it? About communication. Talking. Having a conversation. But yeah, whatever you got to talk about, let's talk about it. Send me suggestions. Send me ideas. Say, hey, I would like to talk about this or hear something about this. What are your thoughts on this? I don't care. Ask me a question. I don't care. Just please keep it, somewhat decent. And if it's constructive criticism, I will take it all day long. I don't mind. Somebody want to give me advice on how to make my podcast better? Go for it. I'm open to that suggestion all day long. I'm working hard to figure things out and get stuff straightened out, and this pea brain only holds so much. I am still working on a website to try to get everything consolidated into one website instead of having, a blog here, YouTube here, this here, this here, this here, That way you could go from the website to YouTube if you need to, or the website to Facebook, or, whatever. But like I said, it's hard doing the stuff when it's a one-woman show. Slow going, but I will get there. I do a little bit, or try to do a little bit each day to keep things going, keep things lively. But it doesn't always work out that way. It's 4:30 here, and it's looking a little... Ugh. The weather is. But, people just talk. Just have a conversation. Just say something nice to somebody. Smile at somebody and say, good morning. Even if you hate them, do it. Do it. It confuses the crap out of them. They don't know how to act. Be like, what? They're talking, what? And then they spend the rest of the day wondering, what are they going to do to me? You ain't going to do nothing. But they think you are. Kill them with kindness. What I'm saying? Not actually kill people, but, you can dream. Just don't act on it. Please. I'm trying to think of other things I can talk about. What do you think about the weather? Got any ideas? It's supposed to be generally stink this weekend. Weekends are usually when I don't have to go anywhere or run around very much and do anything. And largely because I can't. Because number one, I ain't got no money. And number two, usually that's when the weather decides to be bad. What? Can I get you to stay normal? But then again, that's the way the world is nowadays. Nothing's normal. There ain't no such a thing. So that's why the crazy people are having such luck. Yeah. It's right up our alley. We're crazy already. We ain't normal. Pardon? Again, I'm so sorry. I don't know why that is, but oh well. Like I've said before, life isn't scripted. Real life is not scripted. It happens. It happens. Oh, goodness. No, that was not a COVID cough. Don't worry. And again, I'm pretty sure you cannot get COVID through the screen here, however you're watching it. On your phone, on your TV, on your computer, whatever. You're safe. But I don't have COVID anymore anyway. And I even got the booster shot. Yes! I got a nice knot to prove it. It's better now, but it was kind of tender there for a while. Slowly but surely, I think I'm figuring out how to do this just right. Very slowly. Very. I'm trying to figure out a way to... I hate to say this, because I hate to make people think that I'm doing stuff just for money. I'm not. But I'm trying to find a way to get the channel going pretty good so it can generate some revenue. feeling like like I'm being a pusher. I hate that. That's why I can never make it in sales. I can never do that. Yeah, maybe I'm a sap. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. But I'd rather be a sap than a pusher. But again, YouTube won't let you do nothing unless you have so many subscribers already. Goobers. How you going to have 1,000 subscribers already? You just started out. It's weird, Margaret. Weird. I might make it, y'all. I might. But yeah, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers before you can go live from YouTube. It's ridiculous. I can upload videos all day long, but I can't go live. And I am alive. But this too shall pass. So yeah, if you're out there and you watch this and you like it, please, 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 please drop by YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get told when I'm having new ones popping up. Help me get that membership up there, please. Then I could start doing these from YouTube live. Or if you like the videos, subscribe anyway. Subscribe anyway so I can get the viewership up and get stuff going, get a community going, and get community talking. Wouldn't that be cool? Talk Emporium community of talkers. That would be awesome. Yes, it would. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. This was Talk Emporium episode 4. And it was about conversations, as it usually is. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back. And I hope to see you again in the next video. You know, hope to see your comments, your suggestions, constructive criticism, all that good stuff. And I hope everybody's been having a good day today. I hope they have a good evening tonight. And I hope they have good days and evenings until the next video. And just please, people, talk to each other. Have a conversation about anything. And I'm not talking argue and all that. Don't do that. Just sit down and say, hey, how was your day? Or, what do you think about this? Or, do you believe in this? Do you believe in that? Whatever. Just talk. Have a conversation. Get along. Can't we all just get along for a minute or 20? Excuse me again. You all have a blessed evening. I love y'all. See you in the next video. Good night.